everyone, and welcome back to a new workout video on my channel. It's me again, and I'm back with a new workout video, and this time we're gonna do a core control workout. If you're new to my channel, I upload 2 different types of Pilates workouts every week, and this one that we're about to do now is the more challenging one. So if you're after something more relaxing or easier, make sure you check out my other videos because I also do the flexibility flow workouts. If you haven't subscribed to my channel already, make sure you do that so you don't miss any of my upcoming workout videos. I upload every Tuesday and Saturday. But let's begin today's workout. So just grab your mat and we'll dive right in. We're gonna start in a standing position. So just place your feet hip-width apart on the floor. Stand up tall, lift the chest, lower the shoulders down and away from the ears. And then just drop the chin towards your chest. And then slowly roll down to the floor. Unlocking one vertebrae at a time. Relax the arms and the neck. Head is heavy, go as close to the floor as you can. Hold for a few seconds at the bottom and then just slowly roll back up standing. Head being the last to come up, stand up tall at the top. Roll back the shoulders, open up the chest, and then roll down to the floor again. Go as close to the floor as you can. Hopefully you can get a little bit closer to the floor each time. And then slowly roll back up standing. Stand up tall at the top, roll back the shoulders, open up the chest. And then drop the chin towards the chest one more time and roll down to the floor. So go all the way down to the floor. And then stay there. Take one deep breath here. Relax the neck and your arms. And then place your fingertips on the floor. Slowly walk out on your hands to plank. So find your neutral spine. Make sure you draw the navel towards your spine. Squeeze your glutes. Hands directly under your shoulders. And then inhale, flex at the hips, stretch back onto your heels. Exhale, back to plank. Inhale, flex at the hip. And exhale to plank. So just keep moving with your breath. We'll do a few more. Try to bring the heels as close to the floor as you can as you stretch back onto your heels. Do 2 more. And last one coming up. Excellent. And then back to plank. And then step forward with your left foot. And then walk with your hands around so that you come into a wide-legged forward fold. You can adjust the feet if you need to. Bring out the feet as wide as you feel comfortable. And then place your left hand to the floor. And then reach your right arm out in front and up and around in a circle. So try to stack the shoulders. Reach up as high as you can, and then come back the same way. Bring your right hand to the floor. Same thing, opposite side. So breathe out, reach with your left arm. And inhale, come back down. Do 2 more each side. So imagine you're drawing a big circle with your hand. One more each side. And last one coming up. Very good, and then just relax. And then walk with your hands over towards your left foot. So see if you can grab a hold of the foot or maybe the leg. Just take a few deep breaths here. And then walk with your hands over to the right foot. Again, see if you can grab a hold of the foot or the ankle or your calf, and then just take a few deep breaths here. Very good. And then frame the front foot. So place your hands on the floor and then step back with your foot. So you're back to plank. Now flex at the hip, stretch back onto your heels. And then breathe out to plank. Inhale, back to downward facing dog. Now you can continue with this movement, or if you want to, see if you can bend the elbows as you breathe out, and then come forward, keep your nose and chest close to the floor. And then lift the chest, untuck the toes, and then roll over the toes, come back to downward facing dog. Same thing again, exhale, bend the elbows as you dive forward. And then inhale, lift the chest, and then come back to downward facing dog. So just keep moving with your breath. Do 2 more. And last one coming up. And come back to downward facing dog. Do little pulses with your feet, walk the legs out. Try to bring the heel as close to the floor as you can. Very good. And then from here, come back to plank. Spine in neutral position. Hands directly under the shoulders. Now we're going to do a push-up here. So you can use the knees if you need to, or stay up on your toes and then slowly lower yourself to the floor. And push back up. Bring the heels over to the right. Reach with your left arm up to the sky. Come into a side plank. And then bring a hand back to the floor. Do 1 push-up. And then bring the heels over to the left. And reach with your right arm up to the sky. So just keep going from side to side. You can use the knees for the push-ups if you need to. Just remember to engage the core, keep your spine in neutral position. Do 1 more each side. Last one coming up. Bring your hands back to the floor. Stretch back onto your heels. Walk your legs out, do little pulses with your feet. And then come forward to plank, and then bring your right knee to your chest. Lower it to the floor, drop the back knee. Untuck the toes on your back foot. Now, if you want to get a deeper stretch, just move the foot up closer to your hand. Just make sure you keep your hips parallel with the floor so that it doesn't drop to the side. And then see if you can come down on your elbows. Or even lower the forehead all the way down to the floor. And then just stay here for a few breaths. Now, depending on how flexible you are, you might be able to bend the back knee and grab a hold of the back foot or ankle. And then you can stay up on your hand or come down on your elbow. Just stay here for a few breaths. Take one more deep breath here. And then let go of the back foot. And come back up on your hands. And then lift back to downward facing dog. Walk the legs out, do little pulses with your feet. And then come forward to high plank. And bring your left knee to your chest, lower it to the floor, drop the back knee. Untuck the toes on your back foot. Again, you can adjust and get a deeper stretch by bringing the foot closer to your hand. And then you can stay up on your hands, come down on your elbows, or lower the forehead to the floor. And again, if you did so on the first side, you can bend the back knee, grab a hold of the back foot, and see if you can come down on your elbow again. Take 2 more deep breaths here. And then when you're ready, just let go of the back foot, come back up on your hands, and then lift back to downward facing dog. Walk the legs out. Stay here for 2 deep breaths. Try to bring the heels as close to the floor as you can. Very good. And then from here, come forward to high plank again, and then come down on your elbows. So you're in this plank position. Make sure you draw the navel towards the spine, squeeze your glutes, spine in neutral position. Now, if this is too challenging, you can drop the knees to the floor and just hold it here. Now, if you want to make it more challenging, come up on your toes and then step out, out, and then in. So just keep walking. Small steps. Try to keep your hips still without wobbling too much. Do 2 more. Feet back together, and then drop the knees to the floor and sit back onto your heels. And then from here, come back to high plank, spine in neutral position, engage your core, and then come down on one elbow and then the other elbow, and then push back up on your hands, one hand at a time, and then come down on the elbow, elbow, hand, hand. So just keep walking up and down. Again, try to keep your hips still. Do 2 more. Last one. Excellent. And then just lower it down to the floor and relax. Now from here, come up to a seated position. So bring your legs out in front. Sit up nice and tall. Bring your feet out as wide as you can. And then bring your hands out to the side. Try to sit up nice and tall. If you round through the back, just bend the knees slightly so that you can sit up nice and tall. Bring your hands out to the side. And then exhale, rotate to the left. Try to touch the toes on your left foot. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, turn to the right. Try to touch the toes on your right foot. Inhale, come back up, sit up nice and tall. Exhale as you reach for the toes on your opposite foot. Now, if you want to, instead of going to the opposite side, you can place the hand inside your leg and then exhale, reach with the arm above the head. Try to turn the chest to face the side wall. Inhale, come back up, same thing, other side. So exhale as you reach with the arm. Inhale, come back up, and breathe out as you reach. Try to keep the arm directly over the ear. And come back up. Do one more each side. And last one. Very good. Now bring your legs together. And then you can keep your feet on the floor and your knees bent, or if you want to, see if you can lift the feet off the floor and just balance on your sit bones. And then bring your palms together. And then breathe out as you rotate to the right. Lower the hands halfway to the floor. Inhale as you go through center. Same thing, opposite side. Breathe out. Inhale through center. And exhale as you rotate to the side. Inhale through center. Now remember to keep your spine flat and your core engaged. So if this is too hard, just lower the feet to the floor and go from side to side. Or keep your feet off the floor, depending on your level. Do two more each side. And then come back to center. You can lower the feet to the floor and have some rest. And then lift the feet off the floor again when you're ready. And just keep the arms by your side. And then exhale, extend the legs. Lower the back to the floor. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, lower down. And inhale, come back up. Do three more. And last one. This time lower down and hold it there. And then bring your left knee to the chest. And then swap leg. Very good. Do four more. Excellent. And then arms down by your side, extend both legs, do little scissor kicks. So alternating left and right leg over and under, do four more. And then just bring the knees to your chest and relax. So just come down on your back and lift your feet off the floor, find your neutral spine, and then place your fingertips behind your ears. Make sure you keep your elbows out wide. And then as you breathe out, draw your right shoulder towards your left knee and extend the right leg. Inhale, lower it down to the floor. Exhale, same thing, opposite side. Left shoulder to right knee. Inhale, back to the floor. Make sure you keep your spine in neutral position. Now, if you want to make it more challenging, instead of lowering the head back to the floor each time, just keep your shoulder blades off the floor and then just go from side to side. Make sure you keep your elbows out nice and wide. Do 4 more. Last one. And then lower to the floor. Bring your knees to your chest. And take a few deep breaths here. Now lower the feet to the floor. So keep your feet about hip width apart and then your arms down by your side. Now draw the chin towards the chest, lift up. And then as you breathe out, reach for your left heel. And then inhale back to center, exhale, reach for your right heel. As you bring the elbow up on the opposite side, inhale center. Exhale as you reach. Inhale center. Exhale as you reach. Very good. Do 2 more each side. And last one. And then lower back to the floor and relax. Very good. Now lift your feet off the floor and then reach your arms out in front. Make sure you find your neutral spine, so you should have a little bit of space between your spine and the mat. Engage your core. And then exhale, extend the legs and bring the arms above the head. Inhale back to the starting position where your knees are directly over the hip and your hands directly over the shoulders. Exhale, extend. Inhale back to the starting position. Now if you want to make it more challenging, extend the legs and bring the feet closer to the floor. Inhale back to the starting position. Now if you want to make it even more challenging, bring your legs out straight and then keep your legs straight. Lower to the floor, bring the arms above the head. Inhale, come back up. Same thing again, breathe out as you lower. Inhale, come back up. Do 5 more. You can keep the knees bent if this is too challenging. And 1 more. And then just bring the knees to your chest, wrap your arms around the knees. Just rock from side to side. Very good. Hold on to your left knee. Bring your right leg out long on the floor. Now you can just stay here or bring the left knee over to the right. Just take a few deep breaths here. You can extend the left arm out to the side if you want to. And then come back to center. Same thing, opposite side. So grab a hold of the right leg. Extend your left leg out long. Again, you can just stay here or bring the knee over to the opposite side. Extend your right arm out long. Just take a few deep breaths here. And then slowly come back to center. Very Good, and then from here, come over onto your tummy. And then place your hands about chest height. Keep your elbows close to your body. And then make sure you draw the navel towards the spine. Lift the bottom half of your ribs and then push up as you breathe out. Lift one leg, do 5 little pulses. And then lower it to the floor. Lift the other leg, do 5 little pulses. And then lower the foot back to the floor and then slowly lower yourself to the floor. You can use the knees if you need to, or stay up on your toes. Keep your elbows close to your body. Come all the way down to the floor and then extend your arms out in front and then start again. So place your hands about chest height and then breathe out, push up. 5 little pulses each leg. And then lower slow and control to the floor. Extend your arms above the head. And then same thing again. So brace to the core, push up. 5 little pulses each leg. Lower slow and controlled. Do one more. Reach your arms out in front. And then push back up last time. 5 little pulses each leg. Excellent. Drop the knees to the floor and sit back onto your heels. And then from here, lift up to high plank again. So make sure your spine is in neutral position. Engage your core, hands directly under the shoulders. And then breathe out, draw your right knee to your right elbow. Inhale, come back. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, come back. So just keep alternating legs. Now, if you want to make it more challenging, bend the knees and then jump forward. And then back again to high plank. So jump forward. So you land with your feet slightly wider than your hands. And then just jump back to plank. Find your neutral spine. And jump forward. So try to land as gracefully as you can. Soft landing. Do 2 more. Last one. And back to plank. And then flex at the hip, stretch back onto your heels. Do little pulses with your feet. And then lift your left leg to the sky. And then step through, so place your left foot next to your left hand. Drop the back knee, untuck the toes. And then reach with the left arm up to the sky. Take 2 deep breaths here. And then lower the hand back to the floor. Tuck the toes on your back foot. Lift the back knee and then slide the left foot back and lift. Do 1 more on this side. So again, drop the back knee, untuck the toes, and then reach your left arm up to the sky. Take 2 deep breaths here. And then place the hand back to the mat. Tuck the toes on your back foot, lift the back knee, and then just slide the left foot back and lift to the sky, and then lower the foot to the floor. Same thing other side, so lift your right leg, and then step through. Place your right foot next to your right hand. Lower the back knee, untuck the toes, and then reach with your right arm up to the sky. Take 2 deep breaths here. And then place your hand back to the floor, tuck the toes on your back foot, lift the back knee, slide the right foot back, and lift. One more time. Take 2 deep breaths here. And then bring the right hand back to the floor, tuck the toes on your back foot, and then just slide the right foot back, lift the leg to the sky, and then lower the foot back to the floor. So back to downward facing dog. Do little pulses with your feet. And then walk with your hands back towards the feet. So you come into a forward fold. Stay here for a few deep breaths. Just relax the arms. Head is heavy. And then from here, when you're ready, just slowly begin to uncurl the spine. Stacking one vertebra at a time. Head being the last to come up, stand up tall at the top. Roll back the shoulders, open up the chest. And we are done for today. Well done. All right, that is it for this workout. I really hope that you enjoyed it. I could definitely feel it in my arms and my shoulders and my core, so I hope that you could feel it too. Now I'm back again on Tuesday with a new workout video, so if you haven't subscribed to my channel already, make sure you do that so you don't miss any of my upcoming workout videos. But thank you so much for joining me for this workout, and I will see you again in my next video.